evening here with the incredible man himself. Definitely part of Milwaukee's history, staple in the music community for many years here. I mean, I know I came up listening to this brother, so it's an honor to sit here with you at this point in time. So if you could, for those of you that don't know who this man is, introduce yourself, man.
Okay. I was actually born in Clyde, Dangerfield. I go by the name Cincere. If everybody else Cincere with a C, you know what I'm saying, took the C from Clyde. You already know how that go. Born in Chicago, Illinois, raised in Milwaukee. So I'm a middle shot representative.
That's what's up. Now, I got actually a special question from the brother Cino. He told me, he said, Clyde, asked that brother how he came up with Cincere from Clyde. I said, all right, I'll ask him.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually didn't even come up with the name, Cincere. It was people, every time I met somebody, like, they would say that to me. Like, man, like, he is so sincere, like, man. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, man, like, you know what? And everybody, because a lot of people thought I picked it because of Nas and Belly or whatever. Like, don't get me wrong, one of my favorite movies of all time. But it was honest. My name is Clyde. It's C-L-Y-D-E or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, you know, let me take the C and put it on, drop the S and put it over here or whatever, just to get a funky spelling of it. You know what I mean? At that point, I already know that Nas spelled his name that way. And then, you know, people would say it after the fact, but it honestly was because people always would say I was sincere. So.
Question now, I've always wondered, man, with every artist, what inspired you to get into the industry?
Inspired me to get into the industry. I don't even think that I even got inspired to be in the industry. This whole thing for me has been bigger than just the music. You know what I'm saying? So the industry has always just been a vessel for me. You know what I mean? I leave it at the fact that I got bigger plans.
What moment was it that you said, you know what? This is what I'm gonna keep doing this. This is till the wheels fall off.
Honestly, I got in some trouble or whatever, and I ended up catching a felony. I was locked up in CCC, doing a Huey program. I had been doing music for some years. I had a lot of homies that came and went doing the music. And while I was in there, I was getting paid to sing to people's women on the phone for them, right? And I would come home after work or whatever, and we had to set up crazy so I could actually be going back and forth to the studio. You know what I'm saying? To work. So I come in and all the homies would be wanting to beat on the Foot Locker and want me to freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So I remember, you know, getting into that, and I had came up with what I do in the midst of that, and it just caught. Jacob Lattimore Sr. took it over to Bailey Coleman. Bailey called me in, we had a meeting, and I didn't know it was gonna go into rotation like that, but all of a sudden it went into rotation and it just didn't stop, and I'm tripping like, whoa. So the exact moment was right after that when they had the ladies only concert at MATC. That was the moment. I was performing on the stage, and I seen a female that I had tried to talk to, because I didn't have a lot of money. I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like the poor kid, but I always had personality, you know what I'm saying? So I would always be popular or whatever, but I lived in the friend zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was me. I had the sign, you know what I'm saying, on my forehead, like, dude, cool, but we, you know. So when I seen the chick out in the audience or whatever, and I seen all these other women, I did roses. I bought roses for all the women in the Cooley Auditorium that year. And when I saw them crying and singing the lyrics to my song, that was the moment.
You know, what singer would you say is man, the epitome of an example of what an artist should sound and be like? Your favorite.
It was, I mean, honestly, it was like, I remember sitting back and watching first interview I saw with y'all, you know what I'm saying, my man AR. And I said it at the same time he said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't deny greatness. There wasn't ever a moment, even in some of the dark times of what people would consider it or whatever, for the king. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was one of the greatest losses, you know what I'm saying, like, to the game ever, that there's ever gonna be. And we done lost some people. You feel me? Smokey is another one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Smokey is somebody that I definitely role model and we aspire to be like, you know what I'm saying? I know I can speak for my partner too on that, but MJ on top, Smokey, and then I just had to always wanted to say this, so just so you know, I've been watching you. I won't be like Charlie Wilson, man. I won't be like Charlie. I'll be like, oh, Charlie, man. Like, I dreamed to make music with him one day, you know, and his longevity is so inspiring. So inspiring, man. It's incredible to see the numbers that this man does and the energy that he brings every time. And that's what makes it, like, that's some of the stuff that really drives me in pushing them artists. MJ, Smokey, Charlie,
Dude, I'm in this dead-end job. I'm trying to get to some studios. Maybe I got a couple young children. I'm struggling, man, and they may have that one thing. If they could walk away with one thing, if you could give them one tidbit, and I'm asking both of you this, to help them in their journey, what would it be?
For me, one thing that the only thing really that I can say with after you ask me that question is to have a purpose. A purpose for whatever it may be that you're doing, have a purpose, because no matter what, when it's going bad, when it looks like it's not gonna happen, when it just feels like everybody's against you, you go back to that purpose, and that purpose becomes a motivation over and over and over again. But if you don't have that purpose, then it's going to be easier for you to fail your accomplishment or your mission if you don't have anything to go back to give you that motivation over and over. Because for most people, if you have a goal, dream, no matter what it is, it ain't going to be easy. See what I'm saying? It's not going to be easy. It's going to be far from easy. So it's going to be a whole lot of, oh, this ain't working, this ain't working, this ain't working. But if it's a whole lot of purpose to draw from, then you got more of a chance of it working. So that's what I would say.
And as far as me, like, I think back in that, like, some years back, I probably would have had a different answer for it. But at this point, just always know that with all of the things that's created in the world today and everything like that, you can be your own boss. You feel me? And your ideas are important. So just always know that. Continue to push towards your stuff and know that all of the greats, they all made mistakes along the way. They all bumped their head. Nobody just, the light bulb, airplane, dude, they crashed so many of them. You feel me? Like nobody did it on the first try. So you just, aim to inspire. Aim to be the best you could be. You see a lot of stuff going on, but never, ever, ever get caught up in the masses. That's a thing that we always been on. You know why we listen to radio now? To be honest with you, at this point in time, why we listen to radio? Because our kids do. That's why we listen to radio right now. We've been the type of people that never really even been in tune with all that stuff or whatever. We're not influenced by that. So that's why when you hear music from us, it's not gonna sound like everybody else does. So that's why I would tell them, just be yourself, man, and aim to be the best you can be. And being the best you can be is aiming to inspire the masses.